time for a new vlog. How are we doing today, guys? I'm doing awesome and sexy. Thank you for always asking. Alright, got a lot of interesting shit I have to talk about today, just like every other day of the year. Pretty much. Firstly, new video going up on my main channel, probably in like an hour and a half. It's a fairly large butt-fucking file. So, rendering it, uploading it, it's going to be a little bit, but it's already made, pretty much. It's kind of, well, I always hate telling you guys what the video is about before uploading it. So therefore, you guys will have to wait. Which will probably be like in an hour or two. But it's a fairly interesting video I made with my cousin. Otherwise, that's pretty much about it. New gaming videos, started doing some gaming footage on Modern Warfare 3 and some other interesting Xbox games. That's going up on my main channel. Also been uploading some other shit on my main gaming channel. Wow. I really need to get one of those big like gloves that you buy at like a baseball game so I can bitch slap myself when I kinda, well, you see my brain thinks faster than my mouth can talk. So therefore, you know, my mouth kind of has like glue in it sometimes. But anyways, yeah, so I started doing some Modern Warfare 3 footage. Couldn't get my fucking HD PVR to actually work. Reason being is because I got it to work, is just the image comes in black and white. It doesn't come in goddamn color. So instead of making an HD video in black and white and having you guys bitch and fucking moan and scream, going to go back to Radio Shack. And I have to buy this like HD cable and shit, which is kind of annoying because this is like the third time I've had to go into Radio Shack in the past like, I'd say 48 hours, which kind of sucks. But otherwise I use my Dazzle. You see, I mean, using a Dazzle and using a fucking, you know, a HD cable, it doesn't really look any different than, you know, for me and stuff. I'm still rendering the video HD, uploading the video as HD, but then again, an HD PVR is actually a little less work than a Dazzle. Reason being is because a Dazzle, Jesus, fucking, we recorded about like an hour worth of footage today, and basically that was about a 7 gig file. Now, HD PVR, their software, an hour of recording will probably only be like maybe 1 gig. So that's probably most likely the difference. Then when you render the video in Sony Vegas, instead of the video being like 600 megabytes, it comes down to being about 150 megabytes, which therefore saves me space, saves me time uploading it to YouTube, and I'm kind of happy just in general. So, yeah. Alright, guys, but one thing I kind of really want to talk about today is basically RuneScape in general, because we have nothing else better to talk about than RuneScape. The RuneScape world has been expanding now for the past, I'd say rapidly, 2.5 years, 3 years. You know, right when I came back on RuneScape and started video making in 2008, RuneScape was, you know, I mean, it was at kind of like a standstill. It really wasn't growing rapidly. And I mean, you know, you figure, okay, maybe like 1999 was here, then you got 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you go up here, 9, 10, 11, 12. You see, it's growing rapidly. And it's going to continue to grow rapidly. But what if RuneScape, or Jagex in general, decides to kind of do some downsizing on the RuneScape community? The reason why I thought of this video idea is because I was watching Office Space last night. I could have put that movie up on the bung board, but I kind of chose not to, mainly because I'm pretty sure every person watching this vlog has seen the movie Office Space. If you have, then you can thumbs up this vlog, because I'm pretty sure that everyone, it's a classic type movie. You know, there are some movies that really don't do too well in the movie theaters, kind of like Office Space, but then it hits the big screen and it fucking explodes. that's basically what kind of Office Space kind of did. Because I don't remember that movie being in theaters, but as soon as it came on DVD, it fucking went viral. So, anyways, in Office Space, it basically decides to downsize the company. They wouldn't downgrade RuneScape because they're not going to ever remove updates from the game. They're only going to modify them. But as for downsizing RuneScape, let's see, what can they do? They can take away some extra worlds that are there for no fucking reason. Because, I mean, there's like 180 worlds now? Holy shit. I remember when I first started playing this game, there was 106, 110 maybe. And from World 1 until like 39, it was completely filled. Of course, you have your first like 6 worlds as your trade worlds. But yeah, 1 through literally fucking 39 would be completely filled with people. And it was insane. And it was actually, pretty cool. Sometimes it was a little bit annoying because the world would sometimes lag and shit. That's probably why they added a ton of random worlds. But, I mean, if you really think about it. Alright, so let's just say randomly. You have, I get fucking calculator so I don't fuck up any math and shit. Alright. 380,000 people can technically be on RuneScape if they have 190 worlds. Now, if they were to downsize RuneScape, let's just say 112 worlds, times that number by 2, that gives us 224,000 people can be on RuneScape. On the weekends, I see easily 250,000 people online. So that means their servers would be at max capacity probably about 24/7. Maybe not 24/7, but definitely I'd say 4, maybe 3 days out of the week they would be running at max capacity. Now, if they did decide to downsize RuneScape, why would they be doing this? Well, there really is no reason as to why they might do this. It's just something, as being thrown out there in general and shit. Me personally, I can never see this happening. I mean, Jagex is getting a ton of money from investors all over the world, so therefore downsizing RuneScape would never happen. Now, if Jagex was losing money, then yeah, I could see them maybe downsizing the RuneScape, but even then, that wouldn't be smart. If they're losing money, why not increase the membership by $1, or $1.50? And you do that shit, you're going to make a ton of money because there's something like well over 2 million memberships or some shit like that. There's a lot of goddamn memberships if you really think about it. I mean, ever since like 2008, I have had a RuneScape membership. Even when I didn't play it for like 9 months from like 2007 to 2008 and shit, just because I was busy doing various other shit. Pretty much, I mean, you're still going to pay it. If you have an automatic payment, then you're still going to be fucking paying for it. And people who buy, membership cards for 3 months, well, they just paid for 3 months, even though they only played the game for 1 month. And people who subscribe for a year to RuneScape, even though they only play for maybe 2-3 months, well, they paid for a year. So Jagex is constantly making money. But other ways Jagex could really downsize RuneScape, this might be a little retarded, but they could actually take away some of the RuneScape world. One day you just randomly log on and there's no more Varrock. You're like, what the fuck? And, the GE kind of shifted down and shit. What is that fucking theory called? That all the continents of the world, it was like in one goddamn continent, and then they slowly drifted away as time went on. I think it was called Pangea. I learned it in like 7th grade or some shit. I'm pretty sure it was Pangea or some shit. It was basically, supposedly all the continents in the world was once like together. If you think about it, like South America could fit into Africa, then Africa could shift up, America could kind of move over, Asia could kind of move, it's just, kind of like a theory and shit. But just picture logging on one day and there was no more Varrock, or there was no more Falador, and it was replaced by nothing. It was just a whole bunch of open fucking real estate. knowing Jagex, that very well could be possible. Alright, guys, but that's pretty much about it. Make sure you guys check out my main channel for a new video. Going to be uploaded probably, like I said, an hour, hour and a half. Probably going to run out to get some fucking food. But that's pretty much about it. Otherwise, right now, I'm going to go to my email address. You know, some happy hooba hooba questions for you motherfuckers. Ask never@yahoo.com to be used, because if you do, well, Runescape will downsize, and they will start taking words away, and you'll be playing on a laggy server. First, hooba hooba question. Hey Chris, was just wondering why you wear Rune most of the time and not Dragon or Ballsack for PKing. Also, why do you have your public turned off during a DM? Question mark. Ours username, Elliot. Not sure if that's your fucking RuneScape username, but it's the name that was provided. Alright, why do I wear Rune armor and not Ballsack? Is because I don't feel like losing money. And, I mean, Rune armor is just a typical fucking PKing armor. I mean, people wear it all the time. It's fucking typical, goddammit. Why do I keep my public turned off? Is because, well, I just feel like it. I don't... There's no reason to keep it on. If there was a reason, then, you know, it would be turned on. But keeping it off, it's just... I don't really know why. I hate fucking seeing things kind of pop up and shit. That's why I make videos with my private turned off, so friends can't message me during a video, because then something gets, you know, popped up and disturbing me and shit like that. So, yeah. Next Ububa question. Do you think Bot Nuke Day was epic? It was for me. No one was on, so I got tons of wood. Highest username, Ouija125. Alright. Do I think Bot Nuke Day was epic? I wasn't on RuneScape that day, but it was actually pretty funny, because I have a whole bunch of fucking douchebags saying, oh, Nightmare RH got banned, Bot Nuke Day happened. No, it's fucking... Anyways, was it epic? I mean, a lot of you guys pretty much said Frost Dragons were cleared, Green Dragons were cleared, Rev Caves were cleared. I got a whole bunch of PMs basically, you know, fucking asking me, what do I think about it? Do I think it was epic? Yes and no. I mean, it solves the problem for the time being, but like I said, there's always going to be people fucking botting on RuneScape. Whether Jagex can do another Bot Nuke Day, or whether they're just don't care, there's always going to be botters on RuneScape. So therefore, you know, I mean, it's something that's always going to be here. Unless the people who are making the fucking bots, you know, somewhat quit. But that's probably not going to happen. Alright, but otherwise, guys, let me know in some nasty, dirty little comments if you were on during Bot Nuke Day, and if you saw a change or a difference in RuneScape. Otherwise, guys, make sure to check out my main channel video in a few, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye!